Clearly, Andhra Pradesh and specifically Telugu Desam Party MPs have a role to play. The Honorable Prime Minister believes in creating a $5 trillion economy. I believe Andhra Pradesh alone can be a $1 trillion economy. So we can do port-led development, manufacturing-led development. There's a lot of opportunities to develop our state. And like we have done in the past, our support is unconditional. And the only thing we would request in return is to develop our state. We need to take action. There has to be an inquiry. As soon as the results started coming in, Mr. Naidu called the Honorable Prime Minister and the Honorable Home Minister and wished them personally. And then only expressed that, made it very clear that TDP is part of NDA and unconditionally we will support. See, we believe that we need strong leaders for this nation, leaders who can take this nation forward. It's very, very important to support such leaders. So our support is unconditional. You know, as far as special status is concerned, we need to understand that the state of Andhra Pradesh in 2014 was bifurcated against the majority view of people of Andhra Pradesh. And one of the major reasons was the loss of Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the economic powerhouse. A lot of people depend on it financially, education-wise. So they really wanted sort of special dispensation to be given to the state so that we can rebuild. I understand that there will always be constraints, so therefore we look forward to working together and sort of creating a very conducive environment where investments will come into the state, because one of the first promises that we have made as part of our manifesto is to create 20 lakh jobs. So we need to bring a lot of investments, we need to bring a lot of industries, and we have to create a lot of jobs both in the private and government sector. So I look forward to working with the NDA government. It's too early to make assessments. The reason is that the election just got done. A political party that had 151 out of 175 seats has been reduced to mere 11 seats. So the writing is on the wall. There is no place for arrogance and bad governance. So it's very important that we keep our head in game. We have to remain humble, accessible to people. Our leadership should be humble, and people's government is what is required. And a corrupt-free governance is what we need to deliver. So Mangalgiri is a very typical constituency. Telugu Desam Party last won it in 1985 when I decided to enter direct elections. Mr. Naidu asked me to go to safe seats. I said no, give me a seat that TDP has never won and I'll turn it around. 2019 I contested, I lost with close to 5,300 votes. But last 5 years I remained committed to the people and I worked very hard, and I'm really glad that people embraced me, appreciated my hard work, and got me to win with close to 91,413 votes, close to about a lakh of majority. So definitely I'm very proud of that fact, and it also is a great responsibility on me that I need to take care of my constituents and Mangalgiri people. The major issue, there are 2-3 major issues. First being prevalence of ganjai. We need to put a full stop to it. We need to work very hard. Second, there are a lot of land-related issues, regularizations, where over decades people have been living in certain type of lands. They would like land title with all the rights to sell and trade and so on and so forth. And of course, basic necessities like drinking water, drainage, and so on and so forth. And the fourth being is to create jobs. So our agenda is cut out and we're going to deliver on it. The last 5 years there was a lot of tom-tom rather than reality. So there was a lot of publicity than what was actually seeded in the field. It's very important for us not to disrupt things but to maintain continuity in governance and take things forward. As part of my Padayatra, I've made it very clear that education sector should receive more funds. We have to transform our curriculum from KG to PG. Women empowerment, respecting women should be part of our curriculum. It's very, very important because atrocities against women have only been going up and not coming down. So we should imbibe it, we should create it. It should be part of our blood and our education system. So that's something that I believe we should do. Definitely we need to strengthen the healthcare system also, and we will do that going forward. Clearly Andhra Pradesh and specifically Telugu Desam Party MPs have a role to play. Andhra has given a clear 21-seat mandate to NDA government. It's a very, very important mandate. At the same time, the way I look at it is that apart from politics, we believe in strong states make strong nation. The Honorable Prime Minister believes in creating a $5 trillion economy. I believe Andhra Pradesh alone can be a $1 trillion economy. So we can do port-led development, manufacturing-led development. We can create a petrochemical corridor. The entire green hydrogen is the next wave. We can at least do 2 mega projects in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So there's a lot of opportunities to develop our state. And like we have done in the past, our support is unconditional. And the only thing we would request in return is to develop our state. Clearly, Red Book has become a lot more popular than I thought it would ever. Let me give a bit of context before I dive into Red Book. See, I'm a Stanford MBA. I came back to serve the people. Between 2013 and 2019, I've never gone to a police station. I've never broken the law. There are no cases against me. From 2019 to 2024, 26 false cases have been foisted against me. I've been taken to the police station 7 times. I was summoned by CID for investigation, so-called investigation, twice. An attempt to murder case has been foisted against me. SC/ST Atrocities Act, 1 case has been foisted against me. So I believe it's very unfair. If I did commit a crime, yes, please, by all means, take me to task. But foisting false cases to sort of suppress opposition voice is very unfair, and I'm not going to let it go that easy. So I believe that rule of law should be maintained. At one stage, there was a GO called GO 1, where we were not allowed to speak in public. And that was brought in to stop my Padayatra. And yet I continued. I held the Constitution of India in my hand. I used a stool to stand up and talk. Literally my mic was pulled. My Karyakarta was helping me with my mic. He was beaten up. Obviously we need to take action. There has to be an inquiry on all this. I mean, if officers and YCP leaders break the Constitution, then there has to be certain ramifications to it. Otherwise, I will get more pressure from my Karyakarta saying, let's rewrite the Constitution of India, which is unfair. The law is equal. Everyone is equal in front of the law. And I believe we should implement the law in its true spirit. Here, end of the day, between Mr. Naidu and myself, there will be things we will not agree upon. There will be things we'll agree to disagree. There's never, two people are never same unless they're cloned with latest technology. So yes, as our journey continues, there will be areas we might not agree with, but we believe we will sit and we will talk like gentlemen and we will figure out an alternative solution to things. And that's something we'll continue. We have no expectations. Our support is unconditional. And because we believe in the leadership and we believe that strong states make a strong nation. So our support is purely unconditional. And at the end, all we would request, it's not even a condition, is to give us funds. Definitely for the mandate Andhra is given, please look at Andhra for investments and support us to take things forward. Vajpayee ji was very magnanimous. He supported erstwhile Andhra Pradesh. Today, Hyderabad is almost close, if not has beaten Chennai in terms of being the economic capital. All this happened because back then Vajpayee ji supported us. IRDA coming to Hyderabad was Vajpayee ji's support. ISB is Vajpayee ji's support. The Shamshabad airport, back then privatization was not there, it was Vajpayee ji's support. Deregulation of telecom was Vajpayee ji's support. So without his support, neither would Andhra have benefited or come to this level, nor India would have come to this level. So I look forward to that kind of relationship in India. Well, I am not looking forward to anything. I have no conditions, as media likes to say. I have no conditions. It depends to the leadership, of course, Telugu Desam Party leadership and the NDA leadership. I think they know my capacity, my capability, and Mr. Naidu is known for putting the right person in the right place for the right job. And that's his strength, and he's known for building leaders. Telugu Desam Party is a university. Example of that is after bifurcation, both the chief ministers are products of Telugu Desam Party. So that is the capacity of Telugu Desam Party. So we will continue to build leaders, and I am one such leader that party is nurturing. So there is clear-cut intelligence input that systematic destruction of evidence is happening by the erstwhile government. I am told that they have also asked access to the core data of the CFMS, which is the financial management system implemented by SAP. SAP was asked to provide access. And obviously, now it is a new government, so I believe that request has been turned down. In CID, while YCP was in power, destruction of documents has happened. There's proof to that extent. CISL, where their anti-Naxal team, they have access. They can tap phone calls. All of us know that our phone calls have been tapped. I've come out in public to clearly state that my phone was attacked by Pegasus. I have proof that it's been attacked twice, and as recent as April this year, I've been attacked by Pegasus. I've already asked, Mr. Naidu has already asked the DG to submit a report on whether Andhra has Pegasus and what, if yes, who's it's been used against, and give all details to thereof. So all that we're going to do. So if there is destruction of evidence or wrongdoings happening, therefore we have Mr. Naidu, who's the current designate, CM designate. He has directed DG to stop all that and seal all the offices till further instructions are given.